day job, I don't feel it. I need race car, top down to match my ceiling. I don't have none. Dollar billies, one time. She said I hate my day job, I don't feel it. I need race car, top down to match my ceiling. I don't have none, have none. Dollar billies in my bag run. Fuck your feelings, I detach them. Wonder why I had them. With her bad lungs, running back to him. Keep coming back if I had known. Aren't you tired of understand why? Probably just a habit. She running till the cash comes. Wonder what happened. Busy on the inside. Why I got the answer? Why I got hands? I don't got answer. You and your friends, where have you been? So when she said I hate my day job, I don't feel it. I need race car, top down to match my ceiling. I don't have none, have none. Dollar billies in my bag run. Fuck your feelings, I need pilot. I've gone high, parachute. This is my first. If we land in quicksand, tell them to. I might die, body bagged, polyglad. Had that price on my head. Took her hand in July, couple months fall again. Hey, my day job, I don't feel it. I need race car, top down like my ceiling. I don't have none, have none. Yeah. She said I hate my day job. I don't feel it. I need race car, top down to match my ceiling. I don't have none, have none. Dollar billies in my bag run. Fuck your feelings, I need.
Yo. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to today's stream. Hope y'all all having an amazing start to your Tuesdays. All right, let's get crack-a-lack-a-lackin'. All right. Mic check. Okay, we should be good. How's everybody doing? Y'all already know what time it is. Man. All right, so let's get into it. I don't even remember what we discussed on Friday, but oh wait, now I remember. So, I was looking to see if we were gonna get this move here on dollar, come back down into this daily or the lower area. We didn't get that. We ended up accumulating yesterday, so still valid in my opinion. We had a very nice 4-hour candle imbalance in here, and then we accumulated out of here. So that was clean. So we do have PMI today. Right, we got PMI news here in an hour and some change. An hour and like 30 something minutes, something like that. Where'd it go? There we go. Right, so we have PMI 845. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen for that, because I think there's obviously going to be a lot of volatility for that. So my question is, are we going to run the high and then go lower? Or is this going to just continue to rally? This was that daily zone where we did want to see some sort of retracement, and I think we can still get one. Like a little bit deeper of a retracement. So we're just going to have to see. I'm really just going to be playing it by ear when news comes out. Unless if you're already in from yesterday on buys, or in from previously in the last couple of weeks, we've been looking for dollar longs. I don't really see a position to get into as of right now on anything. I'm really just waiting for the news event itself. So we'll see how it comes out, what they print, what happens. Currently right now, we can see dollar is obviously respecting this high right now, and euro is as well. And I was really paying attention to seeing what's going to happen in here. But yeah, same thing. I'm just curious to see if are we going to run the low, and then there's still equal highs on euro. I'm not sure if we're going to attack that, if that's going to be the expectation today. But yeah, right now we're hitting that hourly candle, and we're starting to do a little bit of an accumulation in this area here. So curious to see how the news is going to come out. Are we going to come in lower and take that liquidity and then continue trading higher, or is it inevitably just going to keep falling? Right? So that's kind of where my head's at with dollar, with euro, and stuff like that. Oil was one other thing we were watching. So on Friday, we were looking at, the market coming into Friday, or even majority of all of last week. We were talking about two areas. First area was on the 30-minute, respecting in here. And we got that move. That ended up coming in, finally clearing some of those highs. But we came and retraced all the way down back into that 4-hour, which was our second point of interest. So if you guys got in from yesterday or Sunday, that was a solid move there on oil. I do want to see oil continue going higher. We've discussed this so many times. I'm not going to walk into it again and again and again. But you guys know why I'm bullish on that. So, due to that, I think, oil as well, we're going to see continued bullishness. I'm just curious to see how this is going to play out now. On the hourly, this point of interest down here was very interesting to me. I just don't know if we're going to get it. Right here. Right? So we had like our SC there. Right? And then we had our spring. And the volume is making sense too. But, when we came back in to that 4-hour candle, right, there's more volume in on this candle that really ramped this up too. So I'm kind of curious to see if we are truly going to get that lower area. If not, are we just going to get something like this? Right, so that's kind of the two zones I'm going to be paying attention to on oil. Around that 72 price level. And then we have that lower zone. I think the lower zone is going to be probable. I just don't know when it's going to give us that, or if it's going to give us that. So those are the two areas I'm looking at there. And yeah, oil's upside targets, y'all already know. I want to see high 80s, if not mid 90s on this. This is a swing-a-ding, right? Nice swing-a-ding potential on this, so we'll see. Right, our previous areas that we had from down here are playing out very nicely, so we just have to continue hodling and holding at this point. All right, so based off of that, if dollar does give us a downwards movement, I would assume that UCAD would as well. But it's just, UCAD is just very sloppy because of how dollar's been printing. Right, so it made sense with all of this that happened. It swept now interrange liquidity and all of that. Right? We swept all of these highs. And we came into that 4-hour candle again. And we swept this previous high that was made on Wednesday. So, this could be that move down lower. I think that, I already saw one of my students already grab this. This was like early at like 5, 6 a.m. So that was solid. But it makes sense for me for UCAD to go lower with oil's bullishness, and if dollar does happen to sell off today, and give us that lower daily area, if not the other lower daily area, to then expand going into June. That was kind of my thoughts, right? We sell off, for this next week and a bit, to then, kind of rally going into June was kind of what I was thinking, but we'll see. It really depends on, what they say on the next FOMC meeting minutes and how those things go. But that was kind of the roadmap, right? So with that in mind, that's why I'm thinking USD CAD can go lower. I am still holding my higher position. You know, I still have not let go of that. So we'll see if we get an add-on. But yeah, you know, I'm curious to see what the news is going to do. Because if news does for some reason give us back a retracement into these imbalances, I would be looking for more shorts. But, you know, this thing is kind of just free falling at this point now. So, you know, we'll see what's good there. Hold on, give me 1 second. All right, my bad. All right, so that's kind of my thought on USD CAD. You know, really just waiting for that now to see what happens there. So I'm going to have USD CAD on my radar today, oil, and, you know, we'll see kind of what euro and whatnot does as well. Yeah, really the main thing is, though, if dollar does give us its lower movement, I think all of these inevitably will play out for us. So it's kind of where my head's at. You know, even kind of looking at euro, what it's been doing. You know, hit that hourly candle. Now we're seeing absorption. So, yeah. I'm just, once again, I just want to see what the news does, because, you know, there's no wicks or anything on this candle, and there's still liquidity down here. So there's a very good chance that we could just dip lower and then go. Or the news could just fuel this and then just keep going too. Who knows? Right? We could be leaving this liquidity for later, which would also make sense to me, because if we are overall bullish, right, and, you know, because dollar in my eyes has broken daily and we're back in bullish terms. You know, weekly we are in that area, but I think weekly were to sell off, we would still need to go higher. So with that being the case, that's why I feel that, you know, dollar might not even run the highs, and we could just see this sell off going into the news and today. Right? So that's what I'm feeling. Yeah, those are really the main things on my radar. And yeah, with oil just continuing to rally, you know, it makes sense to me too. So hopefully y'all got in off of this 4-hour candle. That was very clean setup there. I know the R to R, you guys are probably looking at it like, yo, that's a huge stop. But it is. But if you get in and you get this swing, you know, there's a lot on the table in my opinion. You know, just taking those highs like a 1 to 15. And I think we are going to get this going into June and July. We're just going to get our next massive move higher. Right? Because, yeah, we're nearing into summer here. Has summer officially started? I think it has. So, or I don't know if that's in June or whatever. But, you know, we'll see if we get this retracement or this one for the add-ons. Right? But really, you guys should have like two entries now. You should have this bottom one. You should have this 4-hour candle one. And let's see if we get another third one. So you can stack those. I'm in for the euro buy, and I'm in a decent profit right now. Yeah, so let's see if it plays out for you. Like I was saying, you know, it's just a matter of, when there's news on the table, I really just wait for what happens. Unless if I'm already in a position from before, you know, which I am. Like, for example, I'm holding UCAD. You know, gold shorts I'm still holding from the top as well. You know, I was originally, you guys remember on Friday, we were looking to see if gold was going to give us a move off of this candle for the upside. We didn't quite get that at all, really, right now. Same thing with gold, too. It's like we have equal lows down here. It's just, I'm also curious to see if these highs are going to get taken or if we're going to literally dead ass leave it. Um, so that's another thing I'm curious about. Yeah, as of right now, for me, it's like really like holding some of the positions I already have. Otherwise, I'm kind of just waiting. It's going to be a patient game for me today. And if I don't get anything that I like to see, then I'm just going to be chilling. Just being very picky with the setups. Y'all know that's how we run this stream usually. We're patient. We wait. Don't try to just get in for the sake of getting in. And yeah, if Euro continues giving those signs going into news, we could simply just even hit this and just go. Right? So that's what I'm going to be keeping my eyes on. Right, I got my other screen here with all the other assets, so we'll keep our eyes on that. But yeah, that's really all I'm looking at the moment. So really just waiting for the news to release, seeing, what the initial move is, right, and basing that off of how I'm going to react. Whew. What are y'all looking at, though? Let me know in the chat. What's good, Maru, Alex, Amanda, Lil G, what's good? Caesar, what's poppin', family? Ben, what's good? Mason Wolf, Josh, Freddie Wood, Jimmy. Still holding some EU shorts from London, possibly looking for a hedge. I feel you there. Yeah, some nice shorts in London. Yeah, we'll see, family. I'm not trying to entice any setup. It's been a solid month already, so I'm not trying to give back my profits for the month. We've had amazing setups for the month already, like honestly stellar setups. So, we had EU shorts from here that we, literally hitting majority of our targets, like as we've been speaking for these last couple of weeks, right? We had USD CAD longs from down here. We had the shorts even up in here. We had the longs down here. We had the shorts here in the beginning of May. What else do we have, man? We had gold shorts like multiple times on this stream and my other Go Live streams. We had oil longs. We had NASDAQ longs. We had 30 longs and shorts. So it's honestly been an amazing month, to say the least. So, and for the ones that have been tapping into me in general, you guys know, like, I personally perform the best based off of my data. I perform the best at the beginning, the first couple of weeks of the month. And after that, towards the end of the month, that's when I usually, based off my data in the past, that's when I usually, kind of slip and give some of my profits back to the market. So, that's why I'm being very, very, very selective with what I'm taking overall now. Because now I just, I understand that towards the end of the month is when I get careless, I guess you could say. So now I'm very much more cautious of what I'm taking. Right, so it's been an amazing month. I'm not trying to give back any of the profits that I've been making, so just got to be very, very cautious. Right, that's kind of the mentality I'm going with. But yeah, UChef buys were clean too yesterday. A lot of this stuff's been playing in London, like even oil. Man, like I don't have this 4-hour entry. I should have set a limit, but literally gave it to us at night, 11 p.m. Or sorry, 1 a.m. Sorry, my bad. So hopefully we get an add-on. Because all I have right now is that bottom entry. I don't even have this add-on. So I played here that day. Took partials when this ran. Right, we were here on the stream, I believe, for that. And then, yeah, we were talking about this area, so we'll see what's good there. If we see downside on dollar, USD CAD would be nice. I agree. I honestly feel UCAD is, and that's the thing, like looking at USD CAD, like I don't know what dollar's going to do. You know, I don't know if it's going to just rally this and then try to trade lower. I would feel that we would get at least a decent retracement out of this area, to be honest with you. Let's just, yeah, we just got to see what PMI does. But, yeah, I do agree, though. Oil already is really giving the sign that USD CAD does want to fall. You know, so I like it. It makes sense. You know, we still have all that weekly liquidity down here. That doesn't change anything for me. Wanted indices shorts. We got a lot going on here. Hold on. Yeah, I think that makes sense. I really wanted 30 above these highs to then short it, but we didn't get that. It's just been kind of free falling from this hourly zone. Yeah, NASDAQ swiped the highs that we were targeting for the buys yesterday. Yeah, I was looking at buys yesterday off of this. That came and rallied and took the highs. So now that those highs have been taken, you know, it made sense for the shorts. Yeah, I'm just going to wait for the New York open on this stuff. $30 and S&P look like they're making new lower lows. So NASDAQ is lagging at the moment. You know, it is the more bullish index, but you can see 30 already ran this low. S&P is about to here with this close if it closes like that. So yeah, we'll see. Took GU off the Asian session last night. Nice. Yeah, GU shorts were clean. Yeah, I was looking at the same thing, but on Euro, I wanted to see the shorts. Yeah, GU was clean. What's good? What's good, Omar? Gold shorts, perhaps. Possible. You know, we still have a lot of wickage down here, you know, so I see you. And there's still all this trendline liquidity. I'm just curious, like, that's like the main thing I'm curious about on gold right now is like, are we going to attack all of this now or are we going to leave it till beginning of June? You know, just kind of even studying the historical data that we have here, even for like last year and the years prior. You know, I've noticed that towards the end of May is when we start, you know, the market starts getting back in and then June gives us our next major move. So that's what I was kind of thinking, like, we sold off pretty aggressively going into May, so... You know, that's why I'm wondering today if this is going to be the reason why gold gives us a retracement or if we go lower. So I don't really see shorts right now, like where we're at, to be honest, like based off of some of the stuff I look at. And you guys already know, like, I generally don't like playing the bottom of or the middle of ranges. I'm generally more of the top of the range type of person. So that's why, you know, like my gold shorts from up in here, when we were on that Tuesday stream last week, you know, I'm still holding that. Right? So, you know, I'm kind of hedged. I partialed some when all of this selling happened. So, you know, I'm down to hedge the buys if we get it, but I don't know if I'm really going to be looking for shorts today because it's not really clean to me. You know, I feel like getting shorts yesterday would have been ideal based off of the 4-hour range, right? We created a new 4-hour lower low, excuse me, and then a lower high. But then even then, this liquidity was bothering me. So we'll see if, if it shorts off, but I'm kind of looking to see if we get the hedge, because I honestly personally want to see gold rally up, clear this liquidity, and then going into June we get our next leg lower. So that's why I feel this daily liquidity most likely will be left till June, but hey, I could be wrong. But that's just kind of the way I'm thinking right now. Especially if dollar does go down, that could give strength for gold. So we'll see there. Monday is my best trading day. Plays so good. Yesterday's UChef was clean. Yeah, I feel you on that. Yeah, it's like Mondays, if I find something, it's solid. Yesterday, like, the only thing I found was NASDAQ. I was looking at UChef, but I failed to wake up as early because I wasn't up at 5. So, I had this area marked. I just wasn't awake to execute. So that was that. And the only other thing yesterday that I wanted was oil. So, yeah, we'll see what's good. Maybe oil closes above here and then gives us one more retracement and then goes. Either way, though, these longs have been beautiful. We've just been stacking on them. Shouldn't EU come down lower since it hit the 4-hour, coming down to the daily gap? See what you're talking about. Not sure what daily gap you are referring to. But yes, we did hit the 4-hour. And that's what I mean, like, there's honestly lows to the downside that makes sense to take on euro. There's this daily wick that we could take. There's the imbalance. There are all the reason for us to go lower. And my macro thought on euro is to go lower. I'm not bullish on euro. I want euro to fall off the face of the earth, right? But I'm just wondering if we get a retracement or not, And as of right now, it's not showing us that. If this ends up making a new low, like, we could just play the lower high as well. So it really depends how the news is going to print. It makes sense to me. Same thing you guys were saying on gold to see shorts. Like, it makes sense to see the short. It's just always hard for me to justify taking a short from where we're at, So that's just me. If we get something like this, that could make sense. Oh, FXCM has a gap? Oh, in here. Okay, I see you. Yeah, it makes sense, man. I want to see euro fall off the face of the earth, so I'm on the same boat as you there. It's just a matter of, are we going to get a solid lower high, or is this going to just kind of go sell off? Because we already, based off a 4-hour structure and everything, like, we've already created a lower high. So, like, this could go for that lower low, and that's why I was open to lows getting ran. Same thing on dollar, right? Dollar could just, and it's doing it right now. It's taking those highs above there. So, excuse me. NZD CAD, can we have a look ski? I don't really trade that, but we can look at it. Oof. Yeah, so with CAD's bullishness, I would like to see this go down over just based off of that. Just based off of that. And if gold is weaker too right now, that would make NZD weak. So CAD being bullish, anything CAD, I would be bullish on it. Those like, yo, we should look for buys on CJ. Be the same reasoning. We still got about an hour for news, so I'm just going to be kicking it. We'll wait and see what 8 o'clock and 8:30 does on indices as well. Yeah, like I said, I'm not really looking to enter anything right now personally. I'm just kind of waiting. Doesn't mean there's no valid setup for y'all to take, you know, if you guys see something. I'm just being very picky with where I take setups now. Well, not even now. Like, I've always been picky like that. I generally always like playing 1 hour, 4 hour zones and then waiting for 5 15-minute breaks. Reason why we're looking for shorts up in here on gold, right? It was a 1 hour zone, right? 1 hour lower high, and then we played a 5-minute. So, you know, same reason why, like right now, even, you know, we are in a 1 hour low, but I need to see a 5 or 15-minute accumulation to play. But because I don't see it, you know, obviously the short side is playing. You know, now I'm just waiting to see, okay, well, I didn't get in here. I didn't really see that, to be honest. So now it's like, if this makes a new low, maybe that gives us that move to go even lower. Right? So that's kind of just why I'm waiting. Can you give me some crypto insights? That's a very vague question, my friend. What do you mean? $1960.20. Yep, that could make sense. Yeah, that's what, you know, like going back to what I was saying earlier too, that's why I'm curious, like, is gold going to run the liquidity and then do something higher, or is it just going to fall right through? So I can see you there on that short. There's no wick on the top side of those candles. It makes sense to me. Thank you. Oh, yeah, the plague for the win. Yes, sir. I don't know which stream it was where I was talking about longing or getting into FRG, but you know, if you guys average back in with me again, you know, we're up a cool 20-something percent. It gave us like 50. Yeah, I'm bullish on FRG. I got in at 2 cents, unloaded some at the highs, got back in when we did this move here on the 4 hour. I'll see you later, buddy, okay? Right, and then, yeah, so, you know, we were then talking about, I brought this up either last week or the week before, but then I was talking about us averaging back in at, you know, around 0.35 cents. Or sorry, 0.035 cents. So, you know, I think this is preparing now for the next leg higher. But yeah, you know, FRG is not a meme coin. These guys are actually, you know, Plague is making a solid project. So I'm bullish on them. I think this could either easily be 10 cents, 15 cents. Man, this coin could even be a couple of dollars if they come out. If they start releasing and you know, coming out with some of the stuff they've been talking about for this project, I think this could easily be, you know, a few dollars and stuff in the future once everything is rolled out. But, Even for the time being, I think this can easily hit 10 cents. So yeah. Yeah, if you want crypto insights, you just, I don't know what that means. You gotta, be a little bit more specific what exactly. So we're kind of chilling right now until news hits. So where do you buy it? So you're gonna have to swap it. You gotta swap it on like Uniswap or something. Because I don't think any exchanges have that. Yeah, they don't even have it listed on CoinGecko or anything yet. So I don't think you're gonna find it on any exchange. So yeah, you would just find the exact contract is in their Discord, and then just go in their Discord and then see from there. Yeah, you would go in their Discord and then you could find the exact contract address, and then you could go on like Uniswap or something like that, but you need a swap for it. I really wish I was able to short Bored Ape Yacht Club, man. Oh my god. This was such a easy short, in my opinion. Like when all NFTs, like the way I look at Bored Ape Yacht Club, it's like how we look at dollar for like Forex and stuff. Like for me, it's like Bored Ape Yacht Club is like the NFT market thing that you could look at. And yeah, like these things I think were sitting at like 200 each or 250 each for a floor ape up here. And then since then, like I've wanted this thing to just die. I think Bored Ape Yacht Club is gonna go to like 25 ETH, maybe even lower. But yeah, like everybody that bought up in here is in heavy drawdown right now. I think Bored Apes could go to like if we get another move down on crypto and everything, I think Bored Apes could go down to like 50K each, maybe even 25K each, which is insane to look at. But everyone thought I was insane when I was looking at it up there. But I'm like, yo, like everything does 80 to 90% retracement. So since we've done this massive rally, we have not retraced on this thing since 2021. So here we are now. We already done about an 80% retracement almost, or 786. So that's that. So we just hit that 1 minute area that individual was talking about. See if it plays out. I'm not in this personally. Just don't feel confident taking stuff like that, to be honest. That's just me. So, dollar did take the highs, and we have now rejected. So, let's see what happens here. It's going to be interesting. Because, if Euro did the same thing. So, now if Euro on a 5 minute, let's say breaks some structure to the upside, and the news gives us the reason to do something like that, I think that would be a banger. Huh. Hey, well, at the end of the day, Matt bought a Bored Ape. I think the whole reason why Matt even bought one, was to get access to the community. Because there are a lot of wealthy people that have Bored Apes, you know? And on top of that, man, that guy's cash flow, he's able to get in stuff like this and then hold it and not even care. So everybody has their own investment strategy. Would I have bought in when he did? No, because, I don't got the cash flow he does to be continuously throwing ammo in, you know? It's actually so crazy though, because I wasn't debating buying Bored Apes. I was debating buying the Mutant Apes back in November, December of 2021. I just couldn't stomach trying to pay like 4 or 5 ETH for one ape at the time. But fam, it was honestly probably the best. Like, I could have done it realistically. This would have been a massive, because this is what basically I did. I bought Rumble Kongs during that time. But if I bought Mutant Apes, this is obviously a huge shoulda, woulda, coulda. But if I bought Mutant Apes at the time instead of my Rumble Kongs, I would have had a huge exit on this. I would have not only had an exit on the Mutant Ape, I could have also exited on the freaking, whatchamacallit, the land and everything. Like, it would have made so much sense. But it's all good. You live and you learn. Maybe we don't even get breaks, man. It just continues in the direction. Like, that could happen. Yeah, today might be a day that I don't even pull any positions, because if it's not clean to me, I'm not taking anything. That's just me. So, retain Ascensions. 1 minute gold position is doing pretty nice right now. Solid call out there, my friend. So again, this is lit, Y'all being able to get your own positions as well. It's dope. So we do this for. Low Mad EU didn't take the low. I think it still will, to be honest. I don't see why it shouldn't. I don't know. We'll see. Because at the end of the day, this is like Asian lows right here. So, that's why, I was telling y'all, like, so I don't feel comfortable taking any positions right now for longs. Shorts do make sense in this area, but it's just like, yeah, I just hate shorting so low in the range. That's just me. Yeah, I think it still takes the low, though. It makes sense. Dollar took the high, unless if this is divergence, right? If this isn't divergence and Euro's going to follow suit with dollar and dollar takes the high, I would assume Euro takes the low, unless if we diverge here. And then the divergence would play for the longs. So that's the only reason why I couldn't see it take the lows, but we're like right there anyways. We're only a few pips, so let's see. 8 pips, like. Yeah, he did buy it at the all-time high. It's all good. He can hold it until the next bull run on that, if Bored Apes do keep running. So he should be Gucci. You stake your frog. Yeah, I have my NFTs staked. I honestly exited a lot of my Plague NFTs, to be honest. And the reason for that was really because I wanted to, I took a few L's on NFTs when I first started. I had amazing plays on them, but then I kind of gave back the money to the market. So I ended up exiting a lot of my frogs. I actually did a bulk sale too, but I exited a lot from, January, February time. And it was honestly because, I got an FRG at like or Plague NFT 0.0305s. So this was a solid gain for me. So that's why I ended up exiting. I still holding my coins though, and I still have one more NFT that I'm just holding long term now. But yeah, if NFTs do get another retracement, this was going to be a project that I would average back into again. Yeah, I really just used Plague to TP on some stuff, personally. It was a solid play, so I was like, yo, let me get out of that. Do you have the regular MT4 download on your computer, or do you have the specific broker MT4 account? I can't seem to download the MT4 program without it getting with the broker first then. It's stuck just being in the broker. Yeah, so I have the specific broker ones. And the reason why I do that as well is because if you do have multiple accounts, now you can have multiple windows instead of trying to be on just the MT4 terminal, the basic one, and trying to switch accounts, because it's like lagged a little bit when you try to switch. Yeah, that's my thought. It might be diverging. You think UChef will take the high at 90625? Depends on what dollar does, but based off of a 4-hour, I think so. We could see a new 4-hour high. Unless, if dollar sells off, then yeah, maybe it sticks in here. That'll happen to my sessions. Did I delete it? Oh, no, there it is. Thank you. Yeah, I agree with you, Nigel. I think it takes a 2, to be honest. I don't really like how gold didn't close below this low. Like, if this was something that y'all took, it came under that, that's cool, but I would want this next extension to really close below this to confirm the bearishness. Which it could give it now. Yeah, even if it closes lower, then maybe that retracement going into 8 could be possible. No. Yeah, indices look good to sell off, so if looking clean right now. So let's see what happens on dollar here. Because, yeah, on the 15-minute, if we close above this high, then we could just respect this candle and rally higher for another pop. Let's see. We're just literally ranging and kind of waiting for the market to come out with this news at this point. Do you use a trade copy or something like that to place order on multiple accounts? I honestly should, but because I'm not managing that many right now, I'm not. Because I manage 3 accounts right now. And because I have the order box management tool, I can just flip through them and do it. But because you asked that question, I was actually debating on doing that, to be honest, just because the third account, sometimes I don't always take the same. Where? Inside? Okay, hold on. I'll be back. My bad, I'm back. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, the trade copier thing. So yeah, like because I have order box management tool, like I don't really feel obligated that I need to, but that is just me. Hold on. Need one more window. Okay, there we go. Keep my eye on gold too. Euro, oil, dollar. Oh wait, we have gold on this screen, so let me put UCAD over here. Move stop loss to break even. Yeah, that would have been, that's a smart play. Yeah, especially if you guys like got in on this imbalance fill. Like I see no reason to leave that risk open because it really shouldn't come all the way back up in there. What NASDAQ alarm is that? Oh, because it's free falling. It's free falling. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, NASDAQ buys these last couple of weeks. If y'all have been tapping in, man. Oh my God, this whole month. Like, we had all of these buys. Crazy. I'm gonna have to do a freaking video on that. So many NASDAQ buys. Yeah, I honestly think dollar's just going to be probably bullish going into this news, but we'll see. I don't know if we're really going to get a sell-off like crazy or anything like that. I think we're just going to rally right through. Because, yeah, this accumulation to me was very strong as well. Like what it did going into the market open, this was a very strong accumulation. So maybe we get a very solid markup, and then maybe it does something in there to then retrace, but I'm not going to force it. To me, it's like... we've been bullish on dollar, so why try and go against that? And to me, on a daily time frame too, like we ran this low, yes, but to me, this daily still closed above. So I honestly think that dollar's going to create a new high going into this year. Like we're going to create a new high for the year. That's just my thought, though. I don't know. We'll see. To me, if we are going to sell off, it would need to happen in here. Obviously, that's a huge zone, but if we don't do a distribution in here, then it's GG. Like, this is going to create a new high. And I would love that. I would honestly love that. Because that's what I've been wanting. If we do that, that means gold is freaking shitting below 1,800. So we could just keep holding those shorts. So we'll see. Either way, though, I feel some sort of retracement from this down move makes sense on everything. Because we rallied so much on dollar, we could see some form of retracement, but it doesn't have to give it to us. It doesn't have to. Because these are all valid reaccumulations every time. Solid. So, like, this could go higher. For example, we could do something like this, and then it ends up reaccumulating and then going. Just like how it's been doing it here, how it did it here, right? Because if we are bullish, the market would inevitably just continuously make higher highs and higher lows with reaccumulation. UCAD is just falling hard. Yep. Indeed. I don't know if we're going to get a retracement. We'll see. I think news will give us something. Unless if this is it and it's just like, poof, it just flies from here. But I don't know about that one. 4 hour was a solid move. 15-minute broke. All right, 45 minutes till the news. Yo, what's good? Met Pips. Ecomi will go back to all-time high next. Bull run. Oh, man. I don't know about that one. Hopefully. I don't have any OMI. I stopped buying this trash. I have VV collectibles, but I have 0 OMI anymore. Last time I bought OMI, I think it was right in here. Like when we came into this. But then because we failed to break and stuff, I pulled out. I don't own any OMI. But like the main reason why there's this token is not doing anything. You know what I mean? Like there's literally no value for this token. Like they haven't integrated it with anything. They haven't put it with anything. So that's why it's doing dog shit. If they added some sort of utility to the token, then this would do something. But all of the like let's say for example, if they made the collectibles in OMI, like you had to purchase them with OMI, and then maybe they have like a reason for burn. Let's say for example, every time you buy a collectible, you know, the fees for the collectible are OMI and it gets burned every time or something like that. That would add utility to this for their, you know, to bring a demand and supply factor. But they haven't really created anything for this. So until they bring some sort of utility to OMI, I'm not going to bother getting in this. But, you know, I still have my collectibles, though. You know, on VV. I still believe in it long term as a, you know, an NFT project. You know, there's still a lot of number ones and stuff like that in there, like first appearance and whatnot. So VV long term, I see the vision. But even for VV to really take off, you know, I think the augmented reality part of, you know, the world needs to develop more, you know? And the reason why I say that is because it is augmented reality. So let's say if like the Apple glasses come out and stuff, like if more augmented technology comes out, I think that would be bullish for VV too. Because right now they're just cool collectibles, right? They have no utility. Right? There needs to be utility for price to gain value. Like, why did even things like Plague go up higher? It's because they started to add more and more value to it. Well, they haven't exactly released the value yet, but they've talked about it. And now once the value actually comes out and it releases, then this thing is going to make new all-time highs and stuff again. It was like the same thing for Bored Ape Yacht Club, right? When was Bored Ape Yacht Club high? That was when they came out with the land and everything. I think it was that. Yeah, something. I think their land came out somewhere in here. Their land and all that shit came out. So there's reason to buy it. Right? And then obviously shit hit the fan after. But it's like, you know, that's why I gained value over time. You know, it wasn't just because of celebrity endorsements and shit. Obviously that was a part of it. But it was also because of the fact that they had land coming and a bunch of other things. But then that, you know, when those land releases and stuff happen too, that's an exit strategy in my opinion as well. And we might not even get a retracement on UCAD, yo. This is just dying, which is it's fine though, because even if UCAD does die like this and it sells off and it makes a new low, we just play the next one because now the direction is confirmed again. It was like the same thing that happened here. I don't know if you guys remember, if you guys were on this stream on that Wednesday, we were attempting shorts here off of this candle, right? But because this failed to make a new low, we broke even and, you know, the market ended up rallying higher, right? So it was like the same thing here. If, you know, when we were selling UCAD up in here, when this made a new low, we just ended up adding on. So even though we don't get the position today, I think we still get it in the future anyways. Just being patient. VV withdrawal system is absolute rubbish. Well, I was able to withdraw. I didn't have any issues. Yeah, to me, like, VV paid me, man. Like, I only put a few $100s into VV. And, you know, I did put more money in afterwards. But I was not only able to break even, but I also made some profit on it. Could I have done better? 100%. You know, one thing I felt like I could have done, I could have sold my Secret Rare Spider-Man at the high, and I could have bought like 5 of them now, you know? But whatever, you know, like I said, NFTs for me was like a live and learn type of thing. I took some profits out from VV, you know? I bought a lot of people's gems when they were selling it for like, when gems were like 40, 50, 60% off. So, you know, based off of that gem collection is where I made a lot of my money too from VV. I bought so much gems from people because everyone was so impatient waiting on the payment system. They're like, yo, I want to get out now. I was like, all right, cool. I'll buy your gems for a discount. And then, you know, just off of that, that was just like clean. This Omi chat looks dead. Haha. Chart. Yeah, the chart does look dead. Agreed. What do you think of VV collectibles? I kind of touched base on that. But yeah, you know, I see it long term, you know, but they need to, like, they're working on the VV verse and all that stuff. And, you know, the more utility the collectibles have, that would be amazing. For example, the other thing they need to do is release like utility for the actual collectibles. Let's say, for example, you know, let's say if you own a Secret Rare Spider-Man, you know, you get this, this, and this. Or, you know, you own, they did this for the first Disney collectibles. You know, if you get a Disney collectible, you get free Disney Plus or something. Like, they need to come out with more shit for the NFTs itself. Because otherwise, they ain't doing anything right now, right? They're just chilling and they're collectibles, you know? But they need to add value to them. And once those value comes in, which I know they're going to add it in, it's going to boom, right? That's the way I look at it. VV at the end of the day has amazing partners. They have Marvel, they have Disney. You know, now they just need to actually perform with all those partners, right? They need to come out with some awesome stuff. The VV verse will be cool. You know, maybe they come out, like, the original idea with VV was to do like augmented reality, like a whole gaming type thing with the collectibles. I think that was the original type of plan. So if they come out with something like that, where I could fight my collectible with you in an augmented reality, like I could look through my phone and, you know, we can battle each other and shit. I think if they come out with that, that would be amazing. But yeah, you know, I see it long term. The other thing I also feel that VV needs to do is do localization. Like, not only make it North American, but they need to launch this app in other places around the world, like in different languages and shit. Because then it'll bring more, because all of the characters and everything that they show on there, you know, everything that they show on there, you know, like all the collectibles and everything that they have, these are all world-renowned names, you know, like Marvel, Spider-Man, like everybody in the world knows who Spider-Man is. So it's like they got to make it more accessible to everybody in the world, like Japanese people, like, you know, people in Asia, you know, make it accessible to like African countries and like in those specific languages and stuff, right? And I think that would be bullish for VV2. And I think that's what they were talking about in a previous, I don't know when it was, but it was one of their previous AMAs or whatever. They were talking about that, how, you know, they were going to start, you know, diversifying into different languages and stuff. And if they start doing that, it's going to bring more people to the app. And that inevitably, you know, it's a supply and demand factor. When there's a limited supply and there's a higher demand and there's more people, that's inevitably going to bring up price. What do you think about gold buys on 15-minute with decreasing volume? Oh, wow. Y'all distracting me with all these crypto questions. I think it makes sense, man. I think it does. Especially if you completely... Well, it looks like you got hit out break even, but that's fine. Still better than a loss, right? Retain Ascension. That's fine, though. Yeah, you guys know what perspective I'm looking at. I would love to see gold longs. But it's like, you know, these lows are just a little bit terrifying. This didn't really give an absorption though. Doesn't have to, but I would like that. Maybe it does dip one more time. Are all three of your accounts on the same broker? No, they're not. Get the likes up, guys. Yep, appreciate y'all. If y'all can hit the like, subscribe button. Much love, much love. Thank you, Retain Ascension, for dropping that. Still got my Back to the Future 1 to 6 model. Gold 5-minute absorb. I see y'all. Yeah, could be. If we break above this high, either we can play in here or we could dip back down to this candle. If this does want to be bullish. I could see it. 5-minute has some imbalance in there too. Unless if this like breaks up higher above this high before news or something, and then we can just test the 30-minute and then go too. But yeah, I like it. I like the longs. Now that that's confirmed here, and this candle closure is going to confirm. The one thing as well, like this current candle that's printing doesn't have a wick at the bottom. So there's a very good chance that we could come back one more time and then go. Possibly. We'll see. Once again, you guys know I'm more on the short side on the higher time frame, but we could maybe get this short-term buy. Ugh. NU and AU just look disgusting. Indices are literally just free falling. Damn, saying after the highs were taken on my TP, I should have just shorted on NASDAQ. That was clean. Dollar starting to give us a little bit of movement lower from that area too, so. That's just a thing on me for gold right now. Are we going to come to the lower 15-minute? Or is this just going to want to close above this? We still got, yeah, we got one more 30-minute close, and we have two more 15-minute closes. So the 15-minute could just play in here and then go as well. We got some heavy oh my god, that was close. We got some heavy absorption on euro as well. So this might be dollar euro divergence here. Dollar ran, euro didn't. We're getting the divergence we were discussing. On top of that, if we pay attention to the candles, just don't really see a super clean valid entry, but so we'll see what happens there. Waiting on the DBZ NFT for Vivi. Yo, that would be dope. Man, Pokemon would blow up too. Doesn't look clear enough for me for longs at the moment. Yeah, the thing that I would really like to confirm euro longs would be dollar breaking this. And then we could look for this touch and then continue going lower if it gives us that. So we'll see. It's my GA alarm from yesterday, but I don't trade GA. It's kind of just looking at it. Oh, this looks vomitrocious. I don't want that. So this is kind of playing the hedge here. We'll see if we get it. If not, you know, I'm still in the shorts anyway, so it's whatever. And get that 15-minute test. If not, the lower area. So I'm looking at both zones. Who knows how volatile the news is going to be, but I'm looking at both areas. And then euro, we'll see if we get that break above and dollar gives us what we want. USD CAD is literally just free falling, so probably just going to have to wait until this expansion happens and we play the retracement later. See, I don't see anything to enter on this. So, you know, if it breaks below this, then we just play the next redistro. Yeah, swept like an internal liquidity on gold there. So, you know, I see it. It makes sense to me. And it's also just kind of, I feel that these lows are going to get left behind until June. I just don't think we're going to take it right now. So I could be completely wrong, but, you know, we don't have to always fill these imbalances up here and take these highs. We don't have to. You know, I'm just literally kind of playing how seasonality plays and how we see things this time of year. You know, May, choppy. And then, yeah, like sell off. And then June, July, maybe it gives you a low. But like last year, that didn't even happen. So that's why I don't want to base it fully on seasonality. I'm honestly like, just with how I am with the dollar right now, that's why I want to just see gold freaking fall off the face of the earth. What the fuck? What it? My bad. All right. What makes you think that they think that EU and gold should go up when everything says down? Smaller time frame break. Yeah, smaller time frame. Kind of mapping out what dollar could potentially do. Because, if dollar gives us the break we want to see here, that can make it go lower, potentially. If gold closes like this in the next 6 minutes, that would make sense to me too. Smaller time frame, and then really just looking at, it's hard for me to kind of justify shorts where we're at. And then even on a volume perspective too, like this isn't your occasional accumulation though. But even then, you could actually look at it like that too. We had SC. This could be our spring. It broke up here on the 5. This failed to break the low. We had more selling here. And it rallied higher. So, yeah. We shall see. Or I'm just wrong, or we're about to get wrecked. Riggedy wrecked. It's all good. That's why we use risk management. I am personally risking lower just because I don't want to eat into my profits for the month. I'm not using my regular risk, so that's the way I'm just rolling. You guys see it at the top? Top of the not your financial advisor. Risk disclaimers up there, okay? Gold and USHF are correlating assets, right? Indeed. I don't know if Swissy has any relation to gold, but I don't know what let's see. Oh, the Swiss franc is heavily backed by a large reserve of gold. Okay, so yeah, it is. So if Swissy is weak, or if gold is strong, then Swissy is strong. Well, no. If gold is bearish, AU would be bearish, and so would Chef would be bearish. So that would make USHF bullish. Because Swissy is the second part of the currency. Three-minute structure could play out, but I honestly don't. I rather 15 or 5 personally. I don't know about yen having a correlation with gold, but Aussie, Kiwi, and Swissy are backed by gold. Like they're gold-backed currencies. In the sense their economies, I don't mean like they're physically backed by gold, but I mean their economies really revolve around gold. The Australian dollar in general has a lot of commodity-backed stuff. It's like the Canadian dollar with oil. It's the same thing. I don't know what yen is pegged to, though. If it is backed by gold, why is it so ass? Yen is one of the weakest currencies right now. I don't think it is, because that wouldn't make any sense. They wouldn't have negative interest rates and shit. And their currency would not be this ass. Like, literally, they've been shitting. So I don't think so. I would need to do more research on that. We can do that later. Damn, saying gold wants to give us no retracements. Said, fuck this shit, I'm out. We did play off this trap candle, but that's shoulda, woulda, coulda at this point. See, we have 15 minutes for the news, so if this comes back down, maybe runs that wick, no wick candle. That's what we wanted to see anyways, the close above. EU did leave some imbalance here, and just, I don't know if it's going to respect that. I would rather it break above higher. Yeah. I don't know if I like Chef. All right. Let me go back to the chat. Nigel missed the 15-minute trap candle completely. Had my entry standing just below the 5-minute imbalance. Yeah, I didn't notice that either. Honestly, I should have been paying attention to that. Because that trap candle combined with this candle at 7:30, like that was an absorption right there. So we might have missed the entry for buys on gold, to be honest, but we'll see if we still get this. Yeah, maybe we don't get it. That was it, you know. It's unfortunate. Like that was clean right there. Right? It gave the absorption. Cuz yeah, it's hard to justify for it to come even lower. There's no real imbalance or anything there. It's pretty efficient. The only imbalance or anything I see right now is literally this area right in here. You know, so we'll see if we get that. UCAD reacted off the 1 hour trap candle. Or just 1 hour candle in general. Yeah, the only way I'm attempting UCAD shorts is if it closes below the low. Otherwise, I don't care for it. Like I already missed the top entry today, so I'm not trying to force something in here. So I'll just let that go. UCAD looks like absorption, massive for buys, massive volume. Yeah. No, I see you guys there. A little bit intimidating on what dollar could do here. You know, gold could completely just go lower too. We're at the high of the day today. Just assuming that the low of the day is going to be maintained in London and this wants to trade higher. So we'll see. We didn't close below this low on any time frame. So this could give us a move up. We'll see here. Maybe news comes to fill that imbalance on euro. Possibly. If we do get our longs, very possible. DXY breaking on 15, indeed. Indeed. That's what I would like to see. We have a close 8 minutes on this candle, or 9 minutes. And the news is going to release right after. So this breaks, news either could just continue falling, or it could come up and fill this like little imbalance that it has after the break. So we'll see. We'll see how this closes and then how the news reacts. That's going to be very important. Like, I honestly don't mind UCAD going more bullish too because, I mean, this oil's probably, yeah, oil's trying to sell off. So, yeah, should oil come down lower so I can get back in and get an add-on. I'll be happy with that. But yeah, I'm not going to just enter off of this, by the way. I need to see price action in here. This is the only entry down here that I personally have, you know, a limit on, but I wouldn't put a limit on this because it's mid-range. It could play out, but I'm not ever confident on leaving limits on those. I'll just wait for 5 or 15 price action in there. Ugh, excuse me. GU. I don't really trade GU, but looks like it's kind of following suit with Euro. It did run yesterday's low, though, so it looks like Euro and Pound are diverging, right? So Euro is trading. This is an interesting. We have like a three-way divergence almost. Dollar took the high. Euro didn't take the low. And then GU took the low, and Euro didn't. So I don't know what to make of all that I just said, but, you know, we'll see, I guess. Ideally would want this to trade above before we get this retracement, but we'll see how this plays. Yo, what's a good block? Yo! Were you just saying yo to say yo, or were you going to say something, bro? My boy just said yo. Hey, let's fucking go. Yo, let's get some fire emojis in the chat for my boy Blocked passing his funded challenge with that buy. Y'all show some love in the chat. Drop some fire emojis. Drop some emojis. Drop some numbers. Let's fucking go, Block. Let's get it, bro. Saying dinner's on you next time I see you, huh? Let's go. Yep, time to lock in the withdrawals, just like what Adnan said. Let's get it, broski. And for the ones that aren't celebrating him, you know, the universe likes to give you what you get. Or, yeah, what you give is, you get what you give, you know? So if you celebrate other people's winnings, you don't stay selfish, the universe will make you abundant as well. I always celebrate other people's wins. I love hearing it, man. Love hearing it, love seeing it. Okay, 5 more minutes. Ooh, this is looking very sticky. We have no closes on any time frame below that low other than 3 minute. 4 minutes on the candle close. Still can close below. We'll see. Wow, cleaning time. That was super fire, bro. My boy said my wick is bullish for you. Holy. Fire. Freddie, congrats. Yeah, let's go. Congratulate the man. Celebrate others how you want to be celebrated. Facts. I need to make it out to Houston, though. But that humidity. Yo, fam, it's really not that bad, bro. You know? But for sure it is hotter down here than Dallas. That's for sure. There you go. That's the type of energy I like seeing in the chat. Let's get it. All right. Here we go. Are we going to get clapped? Or are we clapping? My wick is bullish for you is almost like a pickup line. Y'all are wilding right now. Mans are actually wildin' right now. Well, there are some females on here. What do y'all think about that pickup line? Was that lame? Yo. Y'all are two jokes. Maru, do you approve of that pickup line? Amanda? I see y'all only talking in here, so I don't know if any other females in here. Ah, shit. We gotta have fun on these streams sometimes, you know? That would only work on a girl that actually knows trading, though. Otherwise, she's gonna just be like, yo, like, you're weird. Wow, GG's. Damn, dude. Saying Gold said, fuck all of y'all. I'm gone. Okay, Gold said, nah, I'm not coming back for you. Dollar, I don't know what type of fucking candle close that was. What the hell? Bruh. What is that? We got an absorption vibe the previous candle. I don't know though. That looks sketchy. Gold, I don't know if it's really going to come back for us. I'm going to set alarms down there just in case if it does. We'll see. Euro tagged into our zone. Not really giving an absorption vibe. This was just sketchy close on dollar. We did not get a close below. It like the last like freaking 15 seconds it just I don't even know what the hell that was. But it does look like... Okay, let's see here. Let's compare the volume. Because if we absorb here on dollar, our ideas are still valid. And it does look like it is absorbing. So let's pay attention to this close now. We should be validated to go lower. Right? Because we're getting so much volume. But look at that candle. It's literally sucking right back down. So it went whoop. And then now it's coming back. So let's see. We're getting heavy absorption vibes. Gold is still big chillin'. Let's see what Euro did. Euro gave us an absorption. Yes, it did. Like anticipated. Now let's see how it closes. See how that closes. We didn't close above, but whatever. We still broke this 5-minute structure. I would have wanted that one, but we didn't get that. It's cool. So let's see. Now it's really... Okay, there we go. I think we're Gucci gang, fellas and ladies. Are you serious? Yeah. Damn, girl. I had... You got NU? Let's go. You got the longs? You didn't click the green box? Damn, it's okay. Well, that's here in NU. Oh. Well, Kat had the same eyes, but she forgot to click her buy button on the order box management tool. Where'd you have it off the 5-minute? Oh. Word. Okay, let's see if we close now. Yeah, so now dollar, what we got the absorption. Right? Now we just want to see closure lower and this to continue. All right? For euro to be successful. I think we're good though. The initial news reaction gave us what we wanted. I think we're good though. I think we're Gucci. So ideally we should see this travel higher. All right? So gotta love those news absorptions. I love playing them. Love playing them. That was a fat absorption. Look at that shit, man. Look at how much liquidity of selling was injected right there. Look at that shit. The last time we got that, bro, this even topped freaking Monday's mitigation over here too. Holy shit. That was a lot of selling, okay? Well, you're an NU, so. Now you know for next time. Make sure you fucking hit the button. That's the worst. Had the box drawn up, but it didn't get you in. Oh, that's funny. All right, let's see what happens now. Want to see these closures. Ideally, would want to see EU, give us closures above this area to make sure we are validated. Gold's coming back. How did dollar close? Okay, it's still shaking it a little bit. We got that first initial 3-minute close and 5-minute. Now we want to see these next consecutive candles continue going lower. I honestly think we're good, though, but until I get this solid closure on the 15-minute, I'm still going to be sitting here biting my nails a little bit. But I think we're good. I think we're good, family. We'll see. We'll be back. All right, let's take a look at the chat, though. That's how you find the right one. Same vibration. Facts. Yes, baby, we got that 15-minute close. Time to get clapped. Wait, what are you talking about? Facts, but for someone who gets it, it's pretty funny. Yeah, right? No, that's a fact. I agree with you there, Amanda. Can you explain what you mean by absorption, please? Absorption, if you want a definition of that, make sure you tune into my Go Lives. No, I'm kidding. Absorption is, you basically see one side of the market coming in with a lot of liquidity, and it doesn't give you the right closure. So, for example, if we look at dollar, we had so much buying. We had more buying than this candle here, but it's like, why aren't we closing above? All right, we should be closing above if we have more volume than that. So it's like a price and, you have price and volume divergence there. We got our initial reaction, but this is still looking shaky, though. So nothing to celebrate just yet. Gold did take out these highs. I don't know if we're going to get this. See what happens. GU did it. GU did a nice mitigation and is flying. USD CAD kind of just chilling. UChef did close below. So maybe UChef could do that. Possibly. Still got 7 minutes on this 15-minute candle. Oh, okay. Gold buy entry didn't change. I don't know. Feel it could mitigate off 2 areas. I was looking here, if not the lower area, but I was kind of invalidating the lower area because of the trap candle. So I don't think we're going to get back down to that lower area, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not trying to just enter this massive imbalance like that. Just nope. Unless if it's dead ass trying to play off this candle right now. And if it does, I'm just not going to bother with that. I'm good. At this point, if euro just continues pushing higher and dollar goes lower, I'll be good. I don't care for gold. So at least I'll have something for the day. But this is so weird, though. Like, this is like a bullish candle. But it's still like... What happened here? Hold on. Okay, so it closed here. And then on the next candle, we just jumped up. And then it closed lower here on the 1 minute. Oh, no, it didn't. It's just like skipped price. Gold entry didn't. Okay, I must have a different spread to you. Your DXY chart is different to mine. Which one? Which broker are you on, bro? I'm on Capital.com. Oh, I see you now, broski. TVC did close below. Okay, that's Gucci then. Well, based off this data feed. The reason why I'm on Capital.com, my friend, is because it has volume on it. TVC does not have volume. But okay, that's Gucci though. That's cool. It did give us a close then. Now we just got to see how these next 3 minutes are gonna close. We would want to see a bearish close. So that trap candle might play on gold. It is so far. Ooh. Did dollar just drop its panties? Yes, it did. There you go. She let us right in. Let's go, Euro. Say what? What? Kat's like she can't bear with my sexual jokes. All right. So I guess that's that, ladies and gentlemen. I think everything should trail higher now. You know, we are going to see what this close is going to be like in the next minute, but I think we got our answers. So now the question is, with dollar, how far is it going to go? Right? How far is it going to go? There's no imbalances or anything in here that are really relevant other than where we're at right now. But I'm still on the table of seeing this daily candle get hit. So I think we can get an internal sweep on today's week's liquidity, and we can get into this gap is where I'd ideally like dollar to get into. That would be ideal. That caught me off guard. What did? What's your TP? EU. So depending on how y'all played it, right? If you put your stop there, I personally extended it to the low just because of spread for news and shit. So, like, depending how y'all played, if you played it off this candle, then you could be at a 1 to 3 just filling in the London imbalance. But I honestly would like EU to take the high. I don't know if I'm overstretching that, but to me, it makes sense for us to sweep this internal and come up higher into either this 4-hour area here or I would like us higher into these previous 4-hour areas. So we'll see if we get all the way up there or not. But I think this would be ideal. At least taking this and then at least taking, like, coming into this 108.5 area, I think would be ideal targets. But it really depends, though. Like, if we, what else do we have this week? We have FOMC meeting minutes tomorrow, so that's going to cause volatility for the dollar. And then we also have GDP and unemployment change on Thursday. So all of these also would need to play in our favor for that. Bro, what the fuck just happened? Oh, never mind. Oh, shit. What am I doing? Okay. But y'all get what I'm saying, though? So, like, that would be the most ideal thought there. Okay? Damn, oil is really about to say, fuck this shit, I'm out, dude. God, dog. Went in there off of there, but god damn, I should have just set a freaking 4-hour limit on this shit. Now we wait for the next add-on. I still don't think it's gonna take off yet. We should get one more retracement. And UCAD's not letting loose yet either. It should though. I don't know if this really means much. Yeah, I guess it does. Right when I said that, freaking X candle prints lower. But yeah, who's in Euro though? Drop some fire emojis, some pistols in the chat if y'all are in Euro with me. I'll be back though. I need to take off my sweater. I literally felt a drip of sweat go down my armpit right now, and that felt really weird. So hold on. Is still unmuted. Yeah, that was my same entry, literally. I feel like laughing and crying so hard. Yeah, I think it's gonna all go to Yeah, I think so too. I'm on the same boat as you, baby girl.
That's why I have a good one.
Baby girl.
This is the reaccumulation on my account.
Yep. The reaccumulation. Accumulation.
It's probably like the stupidest thing I've done.
Yeah, that's like you. That's like you putting the numbers in for the limit and then just not even pressing buy after on the MT4. That's funny. It's all good. At least you.
It's like cooking a gourmet meal, but then like forgetting to eat it.
Facts. Well, you got NU though. That was a solid. The arrows I had, I wanted the 4-hour candle, but we didn't get that low. We have rates for it later today too, so maybe it continues. Damn, dude, I'm salty about gold though. God damn it, dude. Why didn't any of y'all tell me about the trap candle? Huh? No, I'm kidding. God, dog, bro. Hate having the analysis and then just not fucking getting the entry. So annoying sometimes. All right, cool. Let's get to the chat. Yo, what's good? Wanjiku. Would you like to see AU come to the 4-hour at 0.67? I would like to see that, yeah. Kat even answered that. She said yes. I think so, bro. It makes sense, man. You know, like looking at this on an hourly, AU broke higher. There's wickage up here. 4-hour too. Like 4-hour as well. Hold on. There's a lot of hoopla going on there. Okay. So yeah, even the 4-hour, dude. Like right here, look at this. Boom, boom. Oh, we didn't actually break that high. So that's ass water. Hold on. This hourly did, though. No, that didn't break it really either. But we failed to make a... This is why I was like so in between a fence with AU and shit. But it makes sense, though. If gold trades higher, we should see AU trade higher. Ideally. You know, I think that would be the perspective here. And then maybe it takes that. I don't know if it's going to distribute here or it's going to run up again. And I think it could run up again, though, because there's so much imbalance and there's no wick here. So this could be the zone for selling off on AU. So I'm gonna actually set alerts here. I don't think it distros here and falls off. I think we would seek all this liquidity, even fill in this wick. It really depends on gold, too. Like, is gold going to take this high? Is gold going to take this high? Or is gold going to come all the way back here, too? Right? I really doubt we get all the way up here. Maybe I'm just saying that because my entry is here. But I think 2,000 is on the table. 2,000 is a solid whole level. Like, I think minimum that's on the table, personally. All right? And the Pokemon movie did come out in the 2000s, so I think that correlates with this too. No, I'm kidding. But, you know, I think 2000 would be ideal. Like, for these longs to get up into. Are we going to get up into 2020, 2025? I don't know. You know, we really didn't have any... Like, this was a solid distro, so for me to see this break above this, it could happen. But I don't know. Kind of in between a rock and a hard place there. But we'll see when we get there. So if that's the case, then yeah, I could see Aussie do the same. $1.07980 on 30-minute IPA fill. Are you talking about euro, my friend? Assuming you are. 30-minute IPA fill. Oh, yeah, I see you. Hey, let's go. Y'all are in euro and gold. Let's go. Maru, you be killing gold, girl. Good shit. Good shit. Wanjiku's in there. Let's go. Cleaning time. Adnan, Matthew, Gelato. Hedged my cells in there like swimwear. Let's go. Wait, hedge your cells in what? Christian's in there. Let's go. Wow. Babe, cleaning time said you're sleeping on the sofa for that one.
I'm sleeping next to my son.
Or yeah, you know, she could sleep with my son today. In his bed. She doesn't deserve to be in my bed. No, I'm kidding. She still got NU though, you know, so you got to give the girl some credit. She missed EU, but she's. Say what? US 30 buys. Yeah, fam. The alert went off, but I just wasn't paying attention. Yeah. If it makes 30-minute too, that'll be solid. Now I see you on the 5 though. Broke the 5. Could just test this imbalance and then go. There's an SC. That could be the spring. We got a lower close. Yeah, that could be moved. That could be the dash for 30.
So I'm not sleeping on no bed. No sofa.
But the fat imbalance on the gold, man. Yeah, I know, right? But gold be doing that, fam. You know, gold will leave massive imbalances and say, like, bro, remember this up here? We were looking at 2 entries, right? We were looking at the entry off of this 15-minute candle. I know I'm on the 30-minute, but there's a 15-minute candle in there. And then we were talking about how it could come up here and there's imbalances. Gold said, yo, I'm not feeling any of this. Screw y'all. I'm off it. And there you go. So, you know, gold be doing that. It doesn't always have to fill all the imbalances right away. I feel a little like a noob for not entering on this absorption because this was freaking clean as shit. Like, that was literally our news candle. So I feel like a noob for not pulling there, but whatever. Can't get them all, you know? Ash went through so many seasons of Pokemon and still failed to catch them all. So that kid can't do it. And he's been doing it for like 27 freaking seasons. You know? It just goes to show. Nah, I'm kidding. I don't know why I'm doing so much Pokemon references right now. In EU and oil. Where'd you get an oil, fam? Just play the... Flacco, where'd you play oil? Just play like a 5 or 15-minute... You're on some demon time, that's for sure. Oh, oil from yesterday. Okay, I feel you. Solid. Solid. I see you, my friend. I see you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, all I got is this measly entry over here. 68.3. At least I got to be grateful. At least I have something. The worst is having analysis, having 0 entries. That's the worst. I love these YouTube lives, man. Yeah, I'm happy I'm keeping y'all entertained. Could you please break down her NU buy? Thanks. Well, I didn't take the trade unless she wants to come on here and break it down. I don't think she wants to come up here. Well, I can hindsight her buy, you know, but it was technically her trade. Well, here's the thing I look at it though, right? NU and AU are correlated with gold, right? So if we're looking for gold buys, we're inevitably going to be looking for... Say what? Yeah, send me your chart. But yeah, if we're looking for gold to go long, then AU and NU make sense to go long as well, right? Because once again, they're commodity driven with gold. Same thing with U-Chef, right? If we want to see gold up, we want to see Chef down. Or U-Chef down, we want to see strength in Chef, is what I meant to say. Okay. So with that, were you sending it, babe? Telegram? You gonna send it tomorrow or today or? I'm just kidding. But yeah, there's that. That's one reasoning. And the other reasoning is, from just, even from like a volume perspective too, like selling decrease. There's your absorption for the news candles. What'd you play it off, The 5-minute? Yeah, so that can't. You waited for a 1-minute break of Oh. Oh, yeah. Swept that low. Broke up. So what? Your entry was 62440? Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, so now we have NU freaking rates later today. So if this breaks up, maybe NU gives another reentry on the 1 hour later today. Could be possible. Yeah, and seasonality is supposed to continue up. So this is her chart. 1 hour, she played in there off of that trap candle. And then her entry was off of the 1-minute break. It's right there. So yeah, that's that. And yeah, seasonality too. So let's take a look at that. NZD USD. Am I tripping? Where's NU? Oh, down here. Whoops. Oof. Yeah, mid-May we're supposed to go higher. Going into June, July. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, and you could just break all of this. It makes sense on a 4 hour. Oh, 30 came back. I don't know if I want to touch that though. Could give us that. NASDAQ is shaking it. So yeah, I'm probably going to stay away from 30. I don't know. I don't like that. Like it came in, wicked in, but didn't really give like a solid break. 15-minute did break up, but this could just be an internal sweep to go lower. So I don't know. This could play though. It makes sense for me because if dollar goes down, indices should go up today either way. NASDAQ buys make more sense to me though. Just because I'm bullish on tech stocks. We could wait for the retracement. 30 should be good. Did you pull on 30? Saying you say you're not trading Jur anymore, huh?
Babe, look how much I missed you.
I can't see your head's in the way. Wow. Holy. That's why you should just play it because the order box management tool has a spread filter. But that's why you gotta draw it on the whole imbalance sometimes. Yeah, no, I feel you. There you go. So yeah, indices should fly too. I know I kind of self-doubted myself there, but because it was already too late. The shit already came in there. So maybe smaller time frame. In the next hour, we could see more add-ons. So like, for example, if this breaks up above again, the next set of retracements that happen going into 9:30, 10, ideally 10 o'clock could give us an entry. So you could just wait for these closes and then react after if y'all still looking to catch some stuff. Hey, Siva, could you do a lesson on writing a trading plan? Written mine a few times now, but could never seem to stick to it. Any tips on this? So, I personally use Mike Nav's trading desk. It's very well organized. And then from there, it's really you figuring out what your setup is, right? So, like, I do have sessions. I don't know if are you tapped into the academy? If you are, then, go in my favorite sessions. I do have that. Speaking of which, I need to re-upload yesterday's recording. Forgot to do that. But, that's the way I look at the trading plan. It's like you got to set rules for everything. How you're going to enter, how you're going to exit. Not only having a trading plan, but having a journal. So you can note down your emotions, all of that and whatnot too. But yeah. All right, so let's see. So now that dollar's doing this is very clean. Okay, so what could we see next? So Chef, for example, maybe we get retracements on this going into tomorrow, right? If this starts breaking some structure, we might be able to see retracements back into this zone to continue. Right? Because one side of me really thinks Chef could come all the way back down to this 4-hour candle. Down here, this imbalance. And then that could be the last test for gold as well. And then this shit drops, is what I'm thinking. Right? So we'll see. That's one thought there for you, Chef. UCAD, I'm really waiting to see how this shit closes. But same thing. Like new low, play next shorts. Gold, looking for longs basically until these certain areas of liquidity are met. Euro, I want to see these highs get taken. Bro, did this account not trigger? Oh, man, I tripped out. Holy, I would have been so pissed. That's the worst. Yeah, same thing with Euro possibly. We get a run above those highs. And then we'll see how, I'm more inclined on looking for shorts after that. It really depends how this week goes. And then oil, ideally I would like if oil could just create more liquidity and come back down for us one more time. Either play off this 4-hour or come into that 1-hour imbalance that I had marked up. Yeah, indices, we're keeping an eye on it, seeing how these things close. But yeah, that's really all I have on my radar for now. Shout out to Kat for those eyes. Yep, facts. Yo, how many screens does Kat have since you have 8? She only has 1. right now. I'm waiting to build her an because I upgraded my PC, so I'm gonna build her a setup here going these next couple of months. Ideally by the end of the year. Just waiting for some stuff to happen first, and then yeah, I think she ran 3 screens before, so I'll probably just do like 3 or 4 screens. He played it when it filled up with the gas this morning. Wait, what? I don't know if I'm being slow. Are you trying to say a joke there, bro? He played it when he filled up with gas this morning. Oh, I get it now. My bad. I was being slow. Y'all should get a dual setup. What do you mean dual setup? Oh, you mean like in the same like desk and thing like that? I don't know about that. Or you mean like matching setups? Yeah, that was something I was gonna do on our my next play. Do you have to pay for a trading desk? Yes. It's like $15 or something though. It's nothing crazy. Happy to say we had seen the same thing with Kat, just that I had a tight stop and got kicked out. Thanks for the sacrifice. It's really making a difference. Nah, for sure. Hey, you live and you learn. The fact that you had the same eyes as well, that's proper. What would you like to target for Euro USD after the highs? It like from that, it really depends like which imbalance it wants to stop at. Like after these highs, I'm gonna take out majority of my position. Like even right now, we're at like a 1 to 4 or 5. Or sorry, I'm lying. We're at a 1 to 2 or something. Well, it depends on how you entered. If you played off the candle, you would be at a 1 to 4 almost. 1 to 3 in a bit. But yeah, it's hard to say, It's then you're trying to predict a top, and this imbalance makes sense. The one that makes the most sense to me, to be real, is this, like above this, inside this daily. That's what I would like. Somewhere in here. We got our LPSY, and then this thing shits again, is what I would think. Right, we'll see. But yeah. Either way, just to that high is a solid R to R. So. Target for your USD, that imbalance at 1.08490. 1.0849. Yeah. Yeah, that would be solid. That's what I mean. Like, this to me is a valid area, because I feel if we are going to sell off, we would at least seek this high and as also this internal high. And then we could sell off, because both of these highs are fairly equal too. So that's why I like that. So same highs there, Jasper. Isn't DXY and EU also absorbing right now? What, on the sell side? Yeah, I guess you could look at it that way. But if this candle closes lower, then that wouldn't be that way of absorption. It would be the other way. We got to really wait for the close to justify that. Unless, yeah, it just literally shorts off of here and GG's, we don't get our TPs. All right, y'all. I'm going to hop off here, though. Because I got to do a few things. I'm not trying to stay on here all day. Love and appreciate y'all. Thank you for... Wait, we got a question. Do you set up order box to trail the stop, or you just do I just do that manually. You know, my stuff right now on Euro, you know, I'm basically BE for my entry. So if it comes back and hits me back, I'm not going to take a loss. It's going to break me even. Because I don't really see a point in us coming all the way back. If it does, then that means we're just wrong on the overall direction for the day, and it's going to hit us out, in my opinion. So, you know, I'm in BE. I'm chilling. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. Y'all already know what time it is. You know, appreciate y'all for hopping on here. Give me a like, subscribe to the channel. You know, let your peoples know. Anybody that you know that's been having challenges with trading or maybe is new to it and they don't know what it is, feel free to leverage the stream. You know, it is free for now, and this is going to be limited. Right? I'm doing like a 90-day test on this. So, you know, we got about, I think, what, 2 months or a bit under 2 months left of me streaming on here for now. So, you know, take advantage of this and, you know, lock your peoples in. And last but not least, you know, if you guys do want to tap into actually more education where, you know, we're breaking down all of these concepts, you know, that's where it happens on Go Live. You know, I'm an educator on the I Am Mastery platform. And, you know, on here, you know, we go through this stuff regularly on these streams. I have my own course on here. And as well, you know, we have the Trade House Academy, where this is the course where myself, Jordan, Zach, Rock, you know, we all collaborated together and created a Smart Money Bootcamp. So you guys really want to get locked in with the sauce. This is where you want to really learn and get this information from. And, you know, we do have a step-by-step bootcamp that breaks down beginner, intermediate, and advanced. And then, like I said as well, there is a full-on favorited session for each one of us as well. So I have everything that I talk about on this stream, there's a recording for it, okay? Anywhere from structure, confirmations, Wyckoff, volume, fundamentals, right? It's all here. So this is where the sauce is at. If you want to get tapped into that, make sure to hit my Instagram below, send me a DM, or better yet, you know, go on my website. It's on my YouTube channel as well, and fill out an application there, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. But I appreciate y'all. Thank you for hopping on today's session, and I will see y'all tomorrow on my Go Live stream if you're an active student. If not, I'll see you on Thursday's YouTube stream. Take care, everybody. Peace. And so will you stop streaming on YouTube? I don't know yet. You know, I'm honestly testing it. Right now I might stop. I don't know yet. I'm just kind of testing the waters with something right now. So, yeah. Take care, everybody. Peace.